Hey guys, it is the Coaster Battleman here, bringing you a cool coaster countdown. The top 5 roller coasters at Lake Compounce. Now, Lake Compounce is home to a little bit of roller coasters. They have a decent lineup for having 5 coasters. They're not on the level of Holiday World for having 5 coasters, but for having 5 coasters, they have a decent lineup. It's not a bad lineup in my opinion. But let's get started with number 5, which is the Kitty Coaster, and it's literally called Kitty Coaster. This is the Kitty Coaster of the park, and it is also the smallest coaster, so there's not too much to talk about with this coaster. So that's why it's coming in at number 5. Coming in 4th place is Wildcat, and I'm not really sure if this coaster is rough or not. It probably is kind of rough because it is an older wooden coaster. But still, you might have a decent time on this ride, but I don't really know if this ride's decent or not. And it looks like a smaller wooden coaster for the families, so Wildcat is coming in at number 4. Number 3 is the classic Become a Boomerang of the park, Zoomerang. These are fun coasters. They are kind of rough sometimes, depending on which boomerang you ride. But I haven't heard any bad things about this boomerang, so that's why it's coming in at number 3. And literally, instead of being called Boomerang, this ride's called Zoomerang, which is kind of weird. But this coaster has your traditional cover roll, vertical loop, two spikes, and that's all. Number 2 is the Premier Rides launch coaster of the park, Phobia Fear Coaster. This is the newest coaster at Lake Compounce, and it is a nice coaster. Has some nice elements to it, even though it is a clone. Like their other steel coaster, their Boomerang, it has some nice elements like 3 sweet launches, the final launch being probably the best launch. After the 3rd launch, you go into a 0G roll type inversion, and then you go through this circle type, this miniature section, and then you're done. So it's a shorter coaster, but still a nice launch coaster at this park. And this is the park's newest coaster. And number 1 is Boulder Dash. And this coaster could be kind of rough sometimes, but it's known for being the best CCI. And a lot of people say this is the best because of the terrain it uses and the airtime that it delivers. And it does deliver some nice airtime on this coaster. The ride delivers some nice airtime. And it's cool that the lift hill, you're going up and through the trees. It's a nice, cool terrain style ride on a mountain. So that's what I like about Boulder Dash, is the use of terrain. But my main problem with this coaster is that there isn't really a main drop. It doesn't seem like there is a main drop on this ride because you're going down on the mountain, back down to the brakes. So that's the only problem about having a coaster on a mountain, is that you can't really have that classic big drop that everyone loves. But Boulder Dash, other than that, this is a very good wooden coaster with some great air, a nice long ride time, and overall, a must ride when you come to Lake Compounce. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.